So where's the organ?
The organ
Behind.
is, you'll see it in a minute, is where we are, but the organist sits down there, look.
I love a nice organ.
Come to the side. Yeah. And then you can see where we've come from. We've come from over there, haven't
Yes.
we? Yeah.
We've gone round.
But you can see that when you go down again, look up at that ceiling and think, oh, how smooth, they've made it, and then think of the other side, what a mess it is, because nobody was meant to see it. I mean, they didn't spend time decorating things that people weren't meant to see.
Of course.
And this gives you.
What is that pipe we are walking by?
Oh, it's just one. It's called a dry riser. It's not used anymore.
Is it
But
a
it's
heating?
it's what the firemen used to put foam up. If they wanted to control a fire, they would send foam up, and then they could use it as well as water.
What have they got instead
If,
now?
I don't know, nothing. I suppose there's sprays, aren't they? They'll be like they have in shops. I
Yeah.
bet they have them. But you get a good view of the altar, and now you can see the organ.
Yes.
And that is, it's called the Father Willis organ, and it's really a very good one. It makes a good sound. And on that organ, if you look when you go downstairs and where those people are, you can see there's a woodpecker, a wooden woodpecker carved, because Bulmers, the cider makers, did a bit of, they gave money.
Yes.
And it was a sort of discreet way of sort of advertising without actually saying Bulmers gave money. They
Yeah.
allowed that.
That-
But look at these arches over there. That part of
yes,
the
little arches.
beautifully decorated, and they
On the
are
second floor.
older. Those curved ones are older than the shapes that go more pointy, the Gothic ones.
Yes, they are Roman, aren't they?
That's right. It's different Saxon and different times, but that bit where that tomb is where they started building the cathedral. There was a cathedral here in 600 and something, a wooden one, and it got burnt down by the Welsh. And they started, because the Welsh didn't like
Why'd
the
you look at me then when you
English.
said Welsh?
And then the English, the cathedral started being built again in about 1102, and it didn't take that long. It was about 30 years that they completed the cathedral.
That's
but of
fast.
course they keep changing it. They're always remodelling things, and even now, I mean, they're not changing the building, although they did make the Mappamundi building.
building.
Yeah, that was a new one.
extension.
But they did. They just repair the any flaky stone, because actually sandstone, it isn't a good.
It's very soft sandstone.
Yeah, it's
is.
not a good. Now, if you're rich, like in London, they used to send down to Purbeck and in Dorset,
Yeah.
and they get that really
Purbeck,
beautiful
yeah.
stone that's longer lasting. But of course, every local area
It's
use
easy
the
to work
stone
with.
near them.
Sandstone is very easy to work with, because you can
Yes.
just rub it with another bit of stone and you can build something that is brilliant.
Yes.
Using harder stone is
Really?
a lot more
Yeah,
hard work.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
starting to
Very
feel a
nice.
little bit claustrophobic.
Well, don't worry, we're going now. We're just making sure you don't miss anything.
Oh,
So look, here is a mason's mark, and
Oh, right.
Malcolm will have shown you another one. Here, look,
Ah,
and then
what
there,
does they mean?
and then where did I see it again? There's one, two, oh, there. There.
It's more or less
And
their
here,
signature
look.
on their stones. That they
Is
do.
And that one.
Oh, yes.
It's sort of saying that's where my work is.
Mm-hmm.
Now that is graffiti. When they put their name, it's graffiti. Somebody's come up and made
This
that.
is probably whereabouts they were sitting having their cup of tea and their bacon sandwich
Could
in the
be.
morning.
Could be.
And they just sat
That's
there and
nicely
scratched
done,
on
If
there.
they were
It's like-
lucky. But somebody's taken a
pretty
lot
much I
of
was
effort
here.
to do that,
Mm.
hasn't he? Oh, I'll just put the chain across. Sorry.
More steps.
We're supposed to put this on.
Have we got a lift? Escalator.
You can be the lift.
Piggyback.
Just teleport. Teleport
that'd
yourself
Yeah.
to the top.
Malcolm, dear,
Yeah.
can you put that little chain across so that
people don't go the wrong way.
Yeah, okay.
Says on the
Now
earth we
we're
won't go
going
the
up
wrong
as
way.
though we're bell ringers, because in the morning, if you want to hear them and you come up again and watch them ring the bells, you can come up at 9:30 and they'll be ringing the bells, and you can, I say, you're allowed to watch them.
But they started walking about 6 in the
goodness.
morning now, didn't they?
Funny enough, I just met a bell ringer on this walk I did before we came.
It's called a
Look,
peel, isn't it? It's called a peel, isn't it, when you
that's
ring bells?
right.
Oh,
That's
another one.
another, that same one, isn't it? That we saw below.
It's their little signature, that.
Yeah. I think
It's more to do with
about
the brickwork. It's more to do with if you do a rubbish job, you
yeah,
leave your name there and you
Yeah.
can never get work again.
and like the foreman can check on your work.
Yeah, exactly
And
that.
they don't really know for sure, but it might have been like how much you got paid or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that as well.
Yeah, we don't know for sure.
We can only guess and make stories about it, though,
Well,
can't
it's
we?
true. You're absolutely right. Unless they find it written.
You wouldn't want to be very full if you walked up these, would you?
No. So, just don't touch the ropes, because it's quite dangerous. I'll
What
explain
ropes?
why.
Oh, got ya.
The bell rope. So, there are 10 bells here. If you look at this there, it tells you the age of the bells. Now there are 10 bells, look, like this, and the heaviest one is here.
How heavy?
It's
It's
heavy.
equivalent to 2 Hereford bulls. You know the one by the black and white house?
So
2 of them.
the ton and a half.
3800 weight, I think it is. It tells you its weight. 3800 weights. Look, you could take a photograph and you can read it all later. It was 30. It's 33. Sorry, not 38.
Oh, pounds,
33.
21 pounds.
100 weights, £3, 21 ounces.
Oh.
But they
Can I pull a couple of these ropes?
were not allowed to.
No,
it's very
no.
dangerous. I'll tell
Is
you
it?
why.
Yeah,
Tell you why, look.
dangerous they are.
There are 10
Weight.
bells here. 7 are in that position already up,
Oh.
which is quite dangerous because it takes them a long time to get them up.
Yeah.
So 3 are down, facing downwards. That's the one.
That's
So,
the one.
anyway, here,
Yeah, but where
when
do
they
they go?
come in, I'll show you.
Where do they go to then?
They go up those
Up into
stairs.
about.
Up those stairs, the bells are. But you used to be able to walk through
That
them.
mechanism behind, is that
So,
to do with them as well?
What happens, they come in here, in the morning, they'll come in here and they'll get the clock hammers and they take them off because the hammer, at the moment the bell is down, 3 bells are down, and a hammer hits them
They're
from
in
the
their
side
position, look.
Oh, right.
on a wheel.
Also, they're upside down.
That's right,
Like
and
what-
it's
they're
very,
upside
very
down.
dangerous. So on this side, there are 3 that are down, and the bell rings
Stops up there.
from the side and in the day. And there's no clock face out here, that's the only clock. Now this clock, 1851, look,
61, yeah?
sorry, it was put in here and it was mechanised. And you can see the pendulum, look. Can you see at the back? Look.
Oh,
Can you
yes.
see
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
See
yeah,
it
yeah.
swinging. And what happens is, this is going backwards and there's a paddle there and it goes around and that one goes around and it will ring the bells, the 12 bells, which must have already rung.
It's gone.
Do
Yeah.
you know,
It's
do you know
gone.
why the bells are stored that way?
Yeah,
Sitting up the
because
way?
it's very hard to get them up. To save, it's a bit lazy really.
It's what it's to do with is you would rather do your work in the daytime instead of coming up in the morning to do your work. So you leave your bell up like
That's
that
it.
because it will go dong,
Yeah.
dong, and it will go back up. You
Back
move it
up.
back up.
So
and
you,
It's a lot
It's
easier.
ready. It's ready
Yes.
in the morning.
Yeah.
So at 9:30.
Oh my
just
God.
take
So that's what it
the
looks like
clock
above
hammers on
here.
Yeah,
three
I'm afraid you
and
can't
get
go up
those
there.
up.
No.
So they've
Health
only
and
got
safety,
3 to
no.
go
Of
up.
course.
And then they get them down and they stand around. Now, what you were talking about, the peel,
Yeah.
if you want to do a peel, it takes, and they only do it for special things, it takes
When I was a boy, I went up there and had a look, and
Did
they're
you?
massive.
3
Yeah.
hours,
They
I
are
think,
big.
how like big?
3 hours,
Oh,
35,
the biggest
3
one is
hours
from about
80. And it's a bit
here
like a
to the-
tune.
Yeah.
And they
Where
give
you
them
are.
names
Yeah,
of
okay.
all
So
kinds
the
of
extremities
all
too.
Yes, in
that.
diameter.
And they have to stand here for that length of time.
Like I say, the one in the by the back of my house, there's a wall there. There's a weight of
But in
2
the
of
morning,
those.
they
Yeah.
ring them for about
Roughly.
20 minutes.
Yes.
And it's
Imagine the
not a
weight of
peel,
that.
it's just a sort of
Just to
tune.
wake you up.
Yeah, it's hey, it's
Do you know,
time for the
one
church
morning there were
service.
bells ringing
Yeah.
last week, all the time,
Yeah.
without
Should we actually
interruption.
go
What was
outside
that?
as well?
Now
About
we
they're
11
probably having a
now.
bell
Yeah, and
ringing.
that's
I
it.
need a bit
Probably-
of fresh air.
Yeah, the Victorians
They're probably having a bell ringing
said,
sort of like session where they're ringing.
strengthened.
You know, just test it. You know, so
Yeah.
like they come up
Yeah.
here
Tuesday.
in the morning. You
I
say,
know.
I think it was
I mean,
the
look at
morning.
this
We
crack.
get
was it
children.
early or?
I'm quite
No, it was
pleased to
early
see
actually. It was
these,
maybe 9, not 11.
Right, because they do come up
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that lasted a long time and it
Yeah.
just made any noise.
They
It didn't
do
seem to have a melody.
on the boards there. They have like
That crack.
different hours. They can spend
Right.
hours doing the ringing the bells.
So
Yeah.
we'll go up the last bit. Yeah, and they used to let people go up there, but it's all locked up now. For the bells, on the ring.
Oh, that's where
Yeah.
the stairs
And the reason
goes.
why it's on a wheel
Yeah.
is because they can control it then. Because continental bells just sort of ring like that, but
Yeah.
these, they can plan, they can change the order and they can change it because it's on a wheel and they can make, instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, they can go 1 and let that person just wait a bit, and 2, the wheel gave it control
Okay.
and that made it more melodic. And outside, when you go out of the cathedral and turn and look backwards, you'll see the metal louvers, like a louver, or like shutters on a window. They're facing down to make the sound come down into the city.
Yeah.
So go outside and stand a bit away from the cathedral and notice those louvers. You can't see them very well through here because of they've put that glass in to give some protection. But anyway, we'll go up and look at
Yes.
the view now.
Oh, thank you.